Welcome back, everybody, to D5 Questing. Maybe I should start doing both right and left. Which do I normally do? I don't know. It'd throw everybody for a loop if I showed up like this one day. What's up, gang? What's up? Welcome back, everybody. Little known fact, I actually only started wearing baseball hats recently. When I say recently, I mean like hasn't been that long, maybe a year. So before that it was more hats like more hats like that, or like that one right there. So that's not bad. That's not a bad look. Maybe I should get one of these with the D5 logo on it. Little sun hat. It's not a bad idea. All right. Let's get back to it then. Yeah. I'm being silly. Welcome back, everybody. D5 Questing. Yeah. I don't think I got any big major announcements today, so maybe we just jump into it. Let's get to it. Special thanks to those that are helping out with the show. Everybody. Special thanks to you guys, the fans. Again, still super excited that everybody's enjoying the show. Everybody's getting some pretty good feedback. So yeah, like I said, I'm humbled. Humbled is good. That's the word for me. Humbled by the response that the show's got. And a big part of that is thanks to MK himself for putting it out there on his stuff, on his websites, his Facebook page. Thank you, MK. Special thanks. And all of us here at D5 Questing, thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. So I have been thinking a little bit though. Let's get some music. Oh, and also music. Tabletopaudio.com. Much obliged. We're gonna turn it down just a skosh. Because again, I'd much rather have it be. It's hard to hear the audio, the background music, than it is to hear me. So. I'm the star of the show, not the music. So I was thinking though, this map right there, that's one that I did for, that's a Libra that we did for the first season. Map I made, scratched out, hand by hand, pretty good. But I think once we get this here, fancy dance. Once we get this fancy dance all filled out, I think that we're gonna sketch it as well. So we got some time, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So that being said, let's get back into it. A couple housekeeping items for the game itself. Number one, you can go negative lawless points. That's what I discovered, or at least that's how I understood it. So we get -1 LP for that. That means we're better than most at keeping the rules and regs around. Sorry about the reflection back there, by the way. Blinds are opened. I don't know why that didn't. Like, there it is. There's my hand. Yeah, blinds are open, so. Yeah, let in some natural light. See my natural complexion. Charming natural complexion. So there's that. And then I'm going to read directly from the old core rule book here on this one. So it says experience tracks. This is on page 9er. If a skill or characteristic is attuned to the adventure and has its experience star shaded, which in this case strength does not, but hunting and traps both do. Each pip gained through experience is doubled, and the player shades 2 pips instead of 1. For example, using the same test as before, Judith is attempting to avoid another pendulum trap. She is a human rogue and has experience stars shaded for dexterity, traps, locks, and aware, which are all the things for the pendulum trap. She rolls a 4 on her dice and can either shade in 2 pips on dex, 2 pips on lucky because lucky isn't shaded, or 2 pips to each of traps and aware, or 4 to either one. So I think I'm doing this right, and I can either put 4 stars in traps. Oh, there's my neighbor. Hi, neighbor. So either put 4 stars into traps, 4 stars into hunting, or 1 star into strength, or 2 into traps, 2 into hunting. So I think that hunting is going to be more valuable coming up. So I'm going to shade in all 4 pips right here. Because remember, we gotta do some gathering of resources. Because if you recall, our rations are down here, and that's kind of what gets us through the day. So I do also know that it's going to be more difficult to gather food or hunt for food in the desert. That's just common knowledge. That's not metagaming. It's common knowledge. So I don't think that we're going to go and gather for food yet. Let's go to the map, see where we're at. And I will point out, I am fully aware, I moved the grass lines of pain down here. I hope it's understood that it would make more sense for it to be there. That's where I was intending for it to be. Because I'm going to, when I leave Jungles of Death, I'm going to go to the Warlock's jungle that way. So, like that. So, it would make sense that it's like that. In my mind, if you've got a complaint, let me know. I'm probably not going to change it because it involved quite a bit to circle just that, move it. So, if you have a complaint, be happy to hear about it. But I'm probably not going to do much about it. That's that's encouragement for you to let us know how we're doing. So, let's move on. Let's continue on. To that tune, I do want to, before I head out, I do want to get the lay of the land for this spot there. If I can't get that filled in, then I think what we're going to do is move on into the Jungles of Death and then try again then. I think is what we'll do. We might go for generating a quest or news of a quest as well. So, but let's get the lay of the land. Choose any hex that's not, so we're choosing this one right there, and we've got 1 in between us, so it's going to be a minus 5%. I don't think I was supposed to take the minus 5 last time. I looked at it again, and it's like the example that it gives is if you're here and you're trying to generate 1, 2, 3, this one, then it's 5, 10, 15%. So to that token, I think what I'm supposed to do, we're trying to generate here, and we're here on the Shaking Deserts. That's just 5% for the grasslands of pain that's in between us. So I think I'm going to do a minus 5% for that. Cross-reference it. Don't forget to add in all of the bonuses for getting the rivers. I still can't believe how many rivers and roads we have in the deserts, the Shaking Deserts. So, populace is 15%, but we get to add 5%, 10% for the river, 10% for the road, 15, 20, 30%, minus 5% because of how far away it is. So we're looking for somebody that knows something about that hex. Here we go. And we need 30% or less. Hey, we're off to a pretty good start. That's not bad. That's not bad. So we find somebody. We find somebody that knows a little bit about the place. Just because I like to fill out people a little bit more. Let's roll. Find out who this is that we know. This person's name is Camilla. Camilla. Hello, Camilla. Tell me, what do you know about this distant land, Camilla? So I think is where after we turned in Vladimir's head and collected the reward, then I think that this Camilla was super impressed and was like, "Oh my, Camilla," and is like, "Is there anything I can do to help you, adventurer?" I already did that. Apparently, that's all I can do. Just raise my voice slightly and innocently and flutter my eyes. I should try that on my wife. So, let us lay the land, generate this hex. Generate a hex. Alright. So first things first, we gotta see what first things first is I gotta get my book organized. Correcto mundo. That's what I'm looking for right there. Alright. So let's roll to see what style of hex. 5. Another desert. Let's see if we can make this happen again. Alright, so it's going to be a desert. And the name of it, hex name. Oh no! Oh no! Generating a hex name EL. 52 on the name. This is Desert of Dreams. The Desert of Dreams. Do we have another something of dreams already? Swamps of Dreams, and now we are in the Desert of Dreams. We're not in, but do we get anything? No plus monies on that for how cool beans we are. All right, let's see. Desert of Dreams. Copy. And paste. Yeah. All right. So this is Desert of Dreams. Yeah, something like that. I think that's how you do sleeping. Desert of Dreams. Desert of Dreams. All right, let's see if we can press our luck again for roads and rivers. Now, last time we did this, we rolled the real dice. I think we should do that again. So, roads 15% and rivers 15%. All right. 15%. We're doing roads first. Roads first. 73. Dang it. 73. All right. Roads. No roads. Rivers. 35. Well, you can't win them all. Can't win them all. So I guess these dice are broken now. Send them away. Send them away. So no roads. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, there's nothing leading into it anyways, so that's okay. That's okay. But we do need to roll for a settlement. We should have done that first. All right. If there's a settlement, we'll try to remember what we got going on. So 15. I'll just roll on the app this time. 15% or less for settlement. Come on. 46. Okay. So yeah, we're obviously not going to reroll because that doesn't make a difference. Don't need to name a settlement. Color shading, joining, roads, snakes. Done. Desert of Dreams. Generated. We're getting so good at that. So good at it. All right, so that takes up a day. So takes up a ration. Well, Camilla, thanks for nothing. Now we got to do a poison check because of her. So yeah, Camilla basically said, "Hey, so there's some deserts far off on the other side of the grasslands of pain, yonder to the east, in between the grasslands of pain and the warlock's jungle. Yes, there's another vast desert, but it's not nearly as forgiving as this one that we find ourselves in right now. The Shaking Deserts is quite a bit more tame and forgiving. It's got a road and rivers, but the Desert of Dreams, well, they don't call it that for nothing. You see, those who go in rarely come out. They are driven mad by the heat, causes them to fall into a deep sleep, much like hyperthermia. Yeah, it's too bad. Camille, she's a good gal. She's a good egg, but and that helped. Flesh it out. Let's roll. Let's see if she knows of any quests concerning the Desert of Dreams. We'll spend another day with Camilla. Yeah. Spend another day with Camilla, and populace is 15%. And we get to add 20% to it for the roads and the rivers, because again, we're still in the Shaking Deserts. So let's see if she knows about that. 35% or less. See if she knows anything about a quest. 1. Too bad we don't get a bonus for that kind of stuff. But she does know about a quest. It's less than 30%. My apologies, everybody. She does know about a quest, though. That's good. She knows about a quest in the Desert of Dreams, so now we get to generate a quest. It's been a minute since we've generated a quest. I think we just have the 3 starting quests, don't we? Generating a quest right there. So, roll on table WQ a number of times equal to the adventurer's rep, which is still just a 1. He's not very popular. Rep 1. All right. Quests. 65. Events. Quest. 65 on the quest table. The Bat Cave. When yellow and green dungeon areas are entered for the first time, encounter the following monsters. And here's the kill 5 giant vampire bats. Vampire bats have begun nesting in some nearby caves, and the locals have seen their livestock suffer. A person has offered a reward to clear them out of the caves, and that's a Q6. So let's go back to our quest sheet. Wow. Q6. And this is quest 65. Kill 5 giant vampire bats. kill 5 giant vampire bats. And this is, if we follow suit, is from... Let's get a name for this person. 31. This is from Hunter. Makes sense, you know, the hunters and the farmers. I'd like to say a word for the hunters. This is 1 cent. 1 centivo. Yeah, so 1 cent. There, this is a hunter. Where was I getting these professions from? Oh, duh. Right there, that's what I just got. And figure out a name here. Oh, can't see it. Crack die. 41. 41. Let's see. 41. Yeah, right there. Enline the Hunter. Enline the Hunter. Enline the Hunter. Wants us to go kill 5 giant vampire bats. Alright. So we... Right there. There we are. Read the quest details. Some hex offer a reward. Add, subtract those values together to get the RV value, which is 7. Holy smokes, this is going to be huge. And then record it in the RV bags. Lastly, roll 1d6 quest reward using the column. Okay, so 1d6 here. And that goes on the quest reward. Right there. Alright, so 2 on 7. Quest RV of 7. Rolled a 2. Success. Oh boy. Big money here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Success is 1,000 gold pieces. 1,000 gold pieces and +1 rep. However, if we fail, yikes. -10 on a skill and -1 rep. Well, that's not good. Okay. And the encounter modifier is +5. I like how Sprag's only really done one quest. Oh, shoot. Did I screw it up? Okay, good. It's still there. Whew. Whew. Startled me there. You startled me there, little bit, fella. So, I like how Sprag's really only ever done, like, one quest. And, like, I looked at that and I was like, we could probably do that. We could probably handle that. So this is Q4 right here. Q4. All right, sweet. Let's mark off another day. Oh, shoot, we forgot to do a poison check. Oh, well, I guess we won't do it. I'm just kidding. We will. We will. I'm not afraid anymore. All right, so I owe you guys a poison check. We've got two poison, and there's also disease, poison disease. So let's roll a d10 for poison, d10 on the poison, and d10 on the disease. Good. Perfect. Perfect. I just want to make sure that I'm doing that right, because it's been an episode since we've done a poison disease check. Okay, yep, we're good. We're fine. Sprag's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. So, lastly, let's GTFO the desert. We're gonna move out. Let's find another cart. Let's see if we can do that. Preventing the adventures not in a sea hex. Find the population column. So again, we're looking at the 35%. Let's go, because we can't survive out here by ourselves. We're bleeding resources. Yes. 35% or less. Found a cart. The effect of hitching a ride reduces the move cost by 3 AP, but will cost the adventure some gold. And the player rolls 1d10, 1d6, adds them together, and adds 10. We're not even going to haggle. We're not even going to haggle because we got so much money. 1d10. Oh. I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. Sorry, gang. I don't know why it does it. You know? But it does. And start. And almost there. And then we come into here. There it is. I'm gonna have to pause it because apparently it's not liking what I'm doing here. Sorry, gang. Stand by. Stand by for some funsies. Hold on. All right, we're back. Yeah, it didn't turn out to be as hard as I was expecting it to be. We'll get there. So again, 1d10, 1d6, adds them together, plus 10. So 1d10, 1d6. 6, 7, 8, 18 gold pieces. Child's play. It's probably Camilla giving us a ride, honestly. She's been so helpful. So I'm actually leaving the deserts if you'd like to accompany me to the jungles of death. I have an uncle who lives there, you see, and I'm headed that way. So yeah, absolutely. Let's get out of these jungles. Let's get out of these deserts. 18 bones. So that's gonna be 34. 36, 34. I ain't stingy anymore. And it cost us a day. One day right there. And that's just for looking for the ride. Right there. And now let's see how much it actually costs us to leave the deserts. And again, this is -3. So this is 8 minus 3 is 5. So I get to know Camilla pretty good, if you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. So we're at 5. Maybe we should have tried hunting before leaving. But here we are. Here we are. Finally made it to the jungles of death. We're going after quest number 2. And if you recall, I should have left it on my phone screen share. If you recall, this is collect 2 items from table A for the Lady Bevan. I wonder if that's like Camilla's cousin. Be kind of fun. But we get 110 GP from that, so yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, gang. I think next episode, now that we're in the jungles, let's see what it's like to gather some food. Forage penalty -5, which is a heck of a lot better than the -30 forage penalty from the deserts. Holy crap. 30? I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time. That's Sprag. I'm Jacob. You're the fans. This is D5 questing D100 dungeon, world builder, extravaganza, extraordinaire. Coming back next time.
D5.
D5.